Hey guys, so this is a Gragas guide, and basically I'm flat and I've played a lot of Gragas, and I might not know everything, but hopefully this will help you out if you're learning Gragas. So I mainly play on top, so most of this will apply to top, but generally all the team fights and stuff will apply to jungle too. So the runes of masteries will be on screen now, and the main reason for those is just you want to be AP and you want to be tanky. You build pretty much all tank anyway, so really it's nice to have 21 AP, well 21 offensive in your masteries generally. So on objectives, all you need to do is zone, so you stand at the front of your team and you stand in between your first player after you and the enemy team. So you don't want anyone to walk past you, so you keep them off. And you do the same at Dragon, Baron and Tower. You put barrels over the wall to zone because people won't want to walk into that. And I don't know why, even if it doesn't do much damage, they seem to just walk around it at bad times. In team fights, all you need to do is push onto the enemy carries. You can E and ult at the same time, so during your E you can ult. So what you should really do is E into the enemy team and ult their carry, or at least ult in the middle of their team so they're all separated, so you can pick them off one by one as your team is most likely going to be grouped. So if your team's behind, or if you're behind and your ADC is fed, then all you do is stand at the back of your team and you just peel for your ADC, unless one of their carries walks way too close. And then if you're ahead, you just jump onto them as much as you can, because they're not really going to be able to kill you, because you're tanky and you have really good base stats, and probably a Rod of Ages with stacking up really early. So in your laning phase, you just stay back, farm, circle XP. You don't trade too often, but every time they walk too close to you, you just E into them. And every time you want to all-in someone, or just generally fight them, you need to W, as you'll take decreased damage. So your build just needs to be Rod of Ages, for AP and tank, and a lot of mana to help you in lane, to go to your passive for health regen. You need Sunfire, Randuin, Spirit Visage, Spirit goes with your passive. But you don't really want too much AP, but if you're fed, you go after Rod of Ages, you go Zonya, and then you just go full tank, whatever you need, situational, don't go Banshee though over a Spirit. If you're top lane, you always want to go TP, because you're not really planning on getting kills in lane, you're planning on farming and just being a massive threat to the enemy team, or at least just a peel. In your composition, depending on what it is, all you need to do is either, if you've got a peel comp, then all you do is sit back and help your carries if your team hasn't really got any engage. If you're a full all-in comp, then all you want to do is just jump on them and let your team do the rest of the work. If your ADC is behind, don't really bother protecting them too much unless it's late game. So in the jungle, you always go Cinderhook, because the new AP item is kind of bad, the Runeglaive. It works, but the main reason Gragas is good is because you've got good base stats, you can go Rod of Ages, and they'll be really tanky, and your Cinderhook stacks with your Rod of Ages. So that's all you need for the jungle, and your masteries and runes stay the same, but you swap around your two stats on health regen for the reduced damage from jungle camps. So all you need to do is play safe, get farm, and then for your team, your main job is mainly for peeling or splitting up the enemy team so they can't group together and fight you. If you're ahead in lane, then all you want to do is bully them away from minions, so throw Qs at their back line of minions or your front line, so every time they go to CS they'll take damage, and every time they walk near a minion use your E. You don't really need too many ganks, so usually I just ask my jungler to go bot or mid, as you'll be impacting the game a lot more if you're managing to hold your own on top while your jungler defeats every other lane. Also, your job as Gragas is, because you're tanky, you just want to draw the jungler top, because you can easily CC them into the turret if you have to, and it's hard to dive you, plus you take reduced damage and people underestimate you. So I hope this helped out. Put questions and comments in the comment section of the video, and I hope this helps you out. Yeah.